Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now I have another Dragon Link list for you. It is a Dragon Ruler Dragon Link, of course.
Best deck.
Yeah, it is the best deck.
deck.
It's very good at counteracting fire meta. That's kind of why I wanted to post it. I know you guys might be sick of the Dragon Link. I said that last time, but a lot of you guys were just like, no, we never get sick of Dragon Link. I hope so, because it's one of my favorite decks, so I'm going to keep posting it. So, it's a nice 60 carder, though. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I've suited it towards the fire meta, and without further ado, let's just get right on into it. Nice 60 carder. Sheesh. Couple honorable mentions that I do want to mention right after this. All right, so let's get right on into it. So the one red MD, two black metal, two chambermaid. Obviously, shout out my boy Devin for all of these. This card's very insane. I'm going to talk about this card a little bit later. The chambermaid. Obviously, I've talked about this card in the past, but obviously with the Typhon and stuff running around, the trap is just very insane right now. Obviously, putting Princess back, putting Flame Birch back, all that stuff. So, and then two Safers. And then one of the tech choices. So this card, I was testing this card as like a fucking joke, and it just turned out to be really good. So we were playing one Debris Dragon. So obviously this is a win for Tempest. It can't synchro with a level 4 monster, but it can only synchro for dragons. So you can synchro with it and a Bestial for Dispatter. You know what I mean? So. But this card's very insane. It brings back a monster with 500 less attacks. So I'm going to bring back Chambermaid. There's a bunch of targets in this deck for it. I'm going to keep mentioning them. We can just stay right here. So Debris Dragon also summons back Samsara. Playing one Samsara. And then we are playing the white, the black, two Noctivisions. The card's incredible. I still want to play 3, but I just haven't yet. One thing to note is Debris does summon back Noctivision. Obviously, it doesn't get the draw if you don't link with it, but still. And then for the Bestials, we're still playing the 3 Lebellion, the 1 Saronir, the 1 Druis, the 1 Magnuma, and then we are playing the old boy, dude, the Baldrake. This card's very good against Princess, so that's kind of where we're at with that. I just felt like it was too good not to play, so. And then 1 Leveneer, 1 Chaos Emperor, like I've talked about multiple times, it's like 2 cards in 1, so I think you have to play just to keep up. And then the 2 Dragon Rollers. We're not playing Blaster. We are playing Redox and Tempest. Like I mentioned, this is a win for Tempest. But the Blaster is very good. It's just I'm not playing Ash. I'm not playing fucking fire cards to put in the graveyard. There is 1 fire card I am playing in the extra deck, but I'll show you that once we get to the joint. So just 1 Redox and 1 Tempest. So, and then 3 Fenrir. The card's insane. It's an Earth, you know what I mean, so Earth Redox. And then we are playing the, obviously the 2 Visions. Card's insane. I really want to play 3 of this, but I'm still, indecisive on it. I want to make room for certain cards. Like, when I was testing this as like a joke, it just turned out being really good. So I was just like, all right, we're going to keep that. Because normally, you would, turn 1, you would search, well, actually, you know what, I'll talk about that when we get to it. And then we are playing the horror stuff, obviously. 3 Umseti, the 1 Debna Tefnuet. And the 1 Happy. Happy is also a win for Tempest, like I mentioned in the past. And like I said, we are suiting this list more towards the rulers. 3 Droll. If you are going first and open Tempest, you can discard Droll and Tempest, search any dragon. Not that you would, but also Debris can summon Droll back. Not that you would. But. And then we're playing 3 Crow. Of course, Crow is very good right now. Once again, you can summon it back with Debris Dragon. It's also a Winged Beast, so these 2 make Romulus. I did want to point that out. And then almost the last of the hand traps. So we're playing 3 Bell on this list. Sometimes I really wanted to play Nib over Bell. Bell is just very good against a lot of the matchups, but it's also an Earth for Redox. Level 3 tuner as well. It also gets summoned back off of Debris Dragon. So. And then the last monster in the deck is the Phantasme. This is normally your end board turn 1 is searching this with Magnamut. And then once you branded, summon back the Magnamut, you would search this just for the climb up for the next turn. Just very good. Also, fun fact, not that I'm playing it, these 2 make Star Eater. Shout out my boy Cody. And then for the spells, obviously the Ravine. just one Gaia. One guy in this list I think is fine because I had to make room for other stuff. Obviously the Regained, the Called by the Grave, the Chaos Space, the One Thrust, 2 Talents, and then one of my favorite cards in the deck right now is the Econ. Playing into a board, this could be droplet if you wanted to. My favorite thing is just playing into a board because taking a guy with theirs or tributing a guy, like you could normal summon Debris Dragon, they don't interact with it, or they do. You can chain Econ, tribute the Debris Dragon, it still summons back, but you take one of their guys. Also, if you take one of their guys, it can be treated as level 8 for Zombie Vampire. So I did want to note that. This card's very good against Princess playing into a board. Obviously the 3 King Sark, of course, and then the 2 Tiding. I really wanted to play 3, but we put the Thrust in, so worst case scenario, you can set this with Thrust. I highly suggest testing the Debris Dragon. I think this card's just very underrated. Shout out Edison format, I guess. And then for the extra deck, the extra dip, the Striker, Pisty, Ramis, 2 Seal. Like I mentioned, Econ. Sometimes you can make this going into a board and they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing with that? And you tribute it for Econ, take a guy, and then you can just tutor any dragon onto your deck, which is very good. And the last link too is the SP, of course. There's actually one thing I want to talk about. And then we are playing via access code. The last link 4 is the Amblo Whale. Shout out my boy Devin. This is what happens. You have to make this sometimes when you have to Econ their princess. But also, it can just bring back a fucking, these. This can bring back Seal, and then you can Econ the Seal, and then still search from deck, so. Very good. And then, obviously, the 1 Zombie Vampire, the 1 Typhon. Then we are still playing the guys. Once again, this is for Econ. I guess you could play Droplet too, but you could, summon this with the Resonator and a Bestial. Econ this away, summon a guy, or take one of their guys, and then this would summon this out. Obviously, this is just very good playing into a board as well. And then the 1 Chaos Angel, the 1 Dispatcher, and the 1 Baron. Baron is a win for Tempest that I mentioned before. And then a couple honorable mentions just real fast. I think this card's very good. The Prison number is 68. Just can't summon from graveyard. This is sometimes what you do turn 1 against like Horus or even the Flame Verge, the fire stuff with the Princess. These are the 3 7s I was testing. This is a Spellcaster, which is kind of good. This is Drident. If you have a dragon under it, obviously this is the burn card. One thing I really liked about this was sometimes you could take their Flame Verge and then make Typhon over top of it. Not that that's super crazy, or you just play into a board, and then the last 2 is the Chang Ying and the Savage. So, I will have a list at some point with Metamorphosis. I think that card is just for its price point. I don't understand how the fuck it's like that, but makes Diablos just very insane. So let me know what you guys think. See you guys later. Cheers.